if you see me on the street, don't ask if our white wine's more like a Sauv Blanc or a Chardonnay. Just don't do it. Hey everybody, welcome back to Cellar Talk. We're here in the case goods storage at Epic Estate Wines, where we keep a small selection of our, we call it the library of our wines. And this is where I actually pull out the wines that I taste for you, and so I can talk about them, talk about what you might have in your cellar. Today our subject is our white wine in general. I'm actually going to do a vertical tasting for you. I mean, I talked to some of you at our last pickup party about a vertical that we did. It was the owners of Epic, the winemakers, and some friends and family, and we all got together and we tasted every single white wine we'd ever made, and we sort of discussed the results, came to some conclusions that were kind of fun, and so I'm going to kind of recreate part of that. I'm going to taste the 2012, 13, 14, and 15 white with you. The 15 was just released. Just as an overview, one of the things we sort of discovered through that vertical tasting we did is that we really like the Roussanne component. We believe that it's adding something to the texture of the wine, as well as providing for some ageability of the wine as well. Our goal is to make a white wine that will be delicious and fresh the summer that it's released, that you can open it, have it with your friends with a barbecue, or you can lose it in your cellar and not be too worried about it, because in 3, 4, 5, who knows, maybe even 10 years, you can open this white wine up and still get something delicious and amazing out of it. Of course, we expect some freshness to subside, but we also expect some new and interesting things to be created out of the aging process. So that's our goal, that's our hope, and I thought it'd be fun to taste these wines with you today. Stick with me at the end. I have a couple surprises for you, some not too common knowledge that you might be interested in. So let's do the tasting, and then we'll talk about that. Okay, 2012. Epic Estate white wine. Fragrant white peaches and tropical, like guava. Sort of got a ginger root on the nose as well. This wine is fresh, even though it's 2012. It's holding that freshness. Crisp, delicious acidity. Man, this is the mineral-driven wine. This one is like that crushed stone on the palate. If you like that, if you like licking rocks, this wine is for you. Next up is the 2013. 2012 was a 61% Grenache Blanc, 31% Viognier, and 8% Roussanne. Similar blend here in the 2013, 52% Grenache Blanc, 39% Viognier, and 9% Roussanne. It's quite a different vintage. I mean, the wine's expressed differently from 12 to 13, even though the summers were somewhat similar. This is far more on the citrus side for our white wine. Lemon curd. Plenty of white flowers, just typical. And I even get like some lavender on the nose as well. Big, round, like an oily, waxy finish to this wine. Delicious if you like that, the Roussanne side on the palate, which kind of does a little oily, waxy thing. This wine is great. It's like it's got that oiliness, but then the acidity just punches through at the end. It makes it refreshing and makes you want another sip, actually. So go for it. The 2014 white is a little bit different in its blend because the Roussanne just didn't show up that year. It's just the way it was set on the vine. We decided not to pick it that year. It just wasn't looking too good. So we only have Grenache Blanc and Viognier in this blend, and they're roughly 50-50. So that's quite a bit of Viognier for us. And I think it comes through quite a bit. I mean, this is just the flower queen of wines. I get the mental image of like a beautiful bride, like so pretty and just wreathed in flowers, like so many different kinds of flowers. The one that's just screaming at me right now is orange blossoms. I love that time of the spring when the orange blossoms they smell so good to me. I'm also getting some like ginger spice on the nose as well. And let's have a taste. That ginger is coming through really spicy on the palate, which is great because you got this nice, pretty, beautiful florality on the nose, and then this really delicious and interesting spiciness on the palate. That makes for a really interesting wine. I think this would go really good with food, in fact. Our 2015 white, it's just a baby right now. We just put this in a bottle a few months ago. Of course, we released it. You were able to purchase it on the last release. And, we make our white wines that they're ready to go right as you get them. Of course, there's something to be gained by letting this one sit a little bit while. But if you want to open it right now, you won't be disappointed, I don't think. This one's very floral as well, just like the 14, but it's a completely different side of florality. This one is more of that like jasmine and what's those? The narcissus. You know what those are? They're like on the lustful side of floral aromas. There's the pretty, and then there's these like they make you want to like pull that flower out of the ground and smell it. That's this 2015 white for me. So fresh. Awesome balance. I mean, I can't wait to see this one age a little bit. But like I said, if you want to open it right now, I don't think you'll be disappointed with this wine. So, Grenache Blanc, Viognier, Roussanne, these are the three Rhone white varieties typically that are found in our white blend. It varies, of course, but to me, I just want to say, to me, it's like a three-piece band. Okay, the Grenache Blanc with that reliable, consistent acidity and those stone fruits. I mean, it's like the drums. It's like always there. All right, and then the Viognier with its florality, so pretty on the nose. It's got, it just reaches for the heights. That's the lead guitar, obviously. Okay, so what's the Roussanne? Well, that's what I played in a band in college. It's the bass. All right, it's that bass note that plays along with the drums, and without it, you might miss it. So anyway, that's my take on it, and I think they do really great when they're all together. Cool, so we pasted through that vertical. I thought it was really, really good. I'm really happy with these wines. I like where they're going, and I think they're going to hold on for some time to come. I hope you enjoyed it too. Which one was my favorite? Hard to pick. Which one did I pour myself a glass of for the end here? That's the 2013. I just really enjoyed that oily, waxy side of it, and the acidity that just kept me wanting to come back for more. And having gone all the way through to the 15 and then coming back to this older vintage, a few years older, it doesn't seem any less fresh to me at this point. So I feel we've done a great job in providing these wines for you that hopefully will last in your cellar for quite some time. So now for the surprises for you guys. We're doing something new in the tasting room, and sort of here's your announcement if you're watching this video. If you are into whites and rosés, we're going to do a parallel tasting in our tasting room. It's just an option. You can taste through our normal lineup. That'll be usually one white, one rosé, and red wines after that. But if you just want to do whites and rosés, we're going to be doing a vertical of white, 3 wines, 13, 14, and 15. And then we're going to be doing the 2014 rosé and the 2015 rosé as well. So there, 5 wines that are white and rosé. If that's your thing, you can come down to our tasting room and check them out yourself. And also, another surprise, for a limited time on our website, you'll be able to pick up a 3-pack of these white wines that I tasted. Unfortunately, we don't have enough 12 to throw in there, but the 13, 14, 15, we're going to throw that in a 3-pack, and you'll be able to pick that up online or at our tasting room, so check it out. Thanks for joining me on this edition of Cellar Talk. You guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. I mean, flowers are great, but these allergies are killing me.